Hello everybody and hi, my name is Kieran and welcome to Aptitude. Or Aptitude Test, I'm not really sure. In my scramble to finally be able to record after a while of not being able to, I was looking through my open tabs that I have of my itch.io games and some things that I want to keep tabs on for later, pun not intended. And I found this, and I have no idea when I opened this tab, but I think I'm pretty apt. I think my aptitude is pretty good, so let's get it.
Thank you for submitting your application. To get to know you better, we will take a brief aptitude test. Your honesty is of the utmost importance. Proceed carefully, as when you select an option, you cannot go back and change it.
I will ignore that promptly. What are the instructions?
Some questions will ask you to pick the statement which most describes you. You may want to choose all or none of these, but you must choose exactly one. Think of it as the least bad option, or the best of many.
Got it. Just never not answering.
Some questions will ask you to identify relationships between words. For instance, a question might say, keyboard, computer, as pen. What? With options to fill in mouse, paper, time. In this case, you would select paper because keyboard, right onto computers, like pen, right onto paper. Select what feels right to you.
I'm not going to be very good at this. I see.
Bear in mind, seemingly simple questions may be deceptively difficult. Don't think about them too hard, though, as it may impact your assessment.
Let's kick it.
Select a statement that best describes or is most like you.
I'm not scared easily. That's not really not very accurate.
I do not give up on my goals.
That's pretty true.
Almost 3 years on YouTube.
That's pretty true. I don't get angry easily. Generally pretty true. I'm a very patient guy. There's a few things you can say and do that'll just like slip right through the cracks and get me right in the core, but generally, I'm not that angry. I prefer to be alone. That is also very true. I'm gonna say I do not give up on my goals as the most like me, because I'm trying to get better at like socializing more. Not like still being an introvert, because being an introvert is fine, but not being like a shut-in. I'm trying to get better at that. So I do not give up on my goals. Static as radio. TV. So, okay, so the formatting of this question. So static is to radio as noise is to TV? Or the static is to the TV as, or no, the TV is to static as radio is to, I don't understand the format of this question. I guess I'll say noise. Noise. Select the statement that best describes or is most like you. I often lose my temper. Already said that I don't. I have a small social network. That's quite true. I am frequently frightened. I wouldn't say that. I regret my actions. Not most of them. There are some that still hurt, but most of them I don't regret. I would say I have a small social network. That's probably the most apparent thing about it. If Bobby has 5 organs, greedy, and loses 2, serves him right. How many organs does Bobby have? Not enough information to say. I guess if is that saying he's only got 5? With the numbers you're giving me, he has 3 organs left. Bobby, that glutton of wealth sitting on black market millions. Select a statement that best describes or is most like you. I treat anger as a friend. Frenemy at best. Or like a touchy uncle. I speed up if I need to walk through the darkness. That's assuming I would ever walk through darkness. There are many people who would look for me if I disappeared. Yes? I would say yes to that. Does the conclusion follow from the premises? All violets are flowers. Yes. Some flowers fade quickly. Therefore, some violets fade quickly. Yes. That seems like sound logic. 5 as 2. 5 as 2. 2. I think. I don't really know. How would you check that a loved one has returned home? Text them, open the door, call them, look out the window. Actually, yeah, I look out the window, see what cars are in the driveway. That is how I genuinely ascertain who is home. Best describes most like me. I do not give up on things. Very true. Again, almost 3 years on the tube. I care about the truth very much. I'm very extrovert. No. I like to watch horror movies, not particularly, but I'm trying to get into it. A lot of good stories there that are being written off because they're in the horror genre. Best describes, I do not give up on things. I think that's the same as I've done before. I am a very persistent guy, stubborn, thick-headed, don't give up as easy as Probably I should sometimes. The eye to the soul. The eye is to the soul as the window is to the home. Okay, I think I'm starting to get how those sentences are supposed to work. If Bob is walking 20 miles per hour to the east, dang, Bob, speed walker, and Robert is walking 10 miles an hour to the west, how long does it take them to meet? He's walking 20 miles. So, assuming that they're at even starting points, there's not enough actually here to say for certain, because the answer would change depending on how far Bob is. If they're even distance, then meeting them at halfway, I feel like that would probably be 90 minutes, because he would clear 20 miles when he's cleared 10 so after an hour he's gone 10, he's gone 20, and after 90 minutes he's gone another 5, and he's gone another 10. So assuming that they're starting at proportionate distances, 90 minutes would be correct, but it doesn't give me their starting points, so not enough information. Select the statement that best describes most like you. I don't often see my plans through. Didn't really want to be called out like that, but yeah, I got a lot of plans that I haven't really pulled the trigger on. Quick to anger, often have the sense that someone is watching me. Stop appearing in the test. I don't often see my plans through. I've gotten better at that. That used to be a legitimate problem for me in my life. I would plan things and never see it through, but I am a man of my word, even if that word is only to me. I see things through, so I'll say watching me. What is your favorite cooking method? Burned, poisoned, drowned, hanged. Are these like diner shorthands, like Adam and Eve on a raft wreck 'em? When I'm having a bagel with some creme cheese, I usually like to drown it first to make sure it doesn't, you know, fight me. Truth is to lies as test is to, I guess, me? Or, no, because if I say test to evil, then that would be like the test is purely good. And I do have faith in you, test. But also, I'm the opposite of a computer software. So, doink. When I sign a contract, I make sure to keep my end of the bargain, obviously. I have many friends. I should look out the window. I have my blinds drawn for like lighting purposes. I can see through the slats a little bit. It's you know, just my neighbor's house, really. I am a man of my word. I'm a man who lies. I'm a man who enjoys observing through transparent glass panes. What does God look like? Dead, rotting, empty, angry. It's a lowercase g, so those gods are probably pretty empty. Pretty vapid, I'd say. Best kind of animal is a turtle or pig. I will settle for dog. Once I committed to something, I see it through. True. These are all the same questions over and over again. Things which scare people. Other people do not scare me. In a grand scheme, yes. I am patient with people I hate. No, I don't really give them much time. I'll say this one to switch it up a little bit. If Rob has a cup which is 2/3 filled of fluid, and I drink it, how long does it take to guzzle? I would guzzle Rob's fluids in seconds. It's 3/4 full, and he pours out half, so it'd be 1.5 full. How much does he have left? This is a lot of math that you're throwing on me randomly. He wouldn't have 1/3. If you pour half. No, actually, yeah, he would have 1/3 left, because there's 2 of them. So that one. And I'm not standing up, ruining my lighting, wasting time to look out at my neighbor's wall. The wall of his house. Man buys a snake, an illustrated book, and a bottle of wine. Does this man read more or less books than the average human? Well, he bought a snake, obviously, to teach it the ways of humanity, and brought the bottle of wine as sort of like a reward, enticement kind of thing. But more... Because we all do that, so there's not enough information really to say. We have cake together. Oh, cute. You look out the window, you split the cake in 2 sections. Just casually throw that in there. Then I choose which section to eat. How do you split the cake? Just eat it. Your share will be in the toilet in an hour. Half and half, my boy. Keep it fair. We each eat half the cake. Okay. Choose the statement you're most afraid of. There's a man peering in your window. Is my neighbor doing like some contract or something? There's a knock on your door. You have failed the test. No! Look out the window. The idea of failing the test is pretty horrifying to me, but the idea of someone looking in through my window is also not comforting. I rarely second guess myself. I often look out the window. Both true. I like looking out windows. What can I say? You got me. you know. Yeah. Pigs are to farmers as humans are to death. Ain't that some philosophical stuff? As to fear, as to the test? Are you farming me for my incredibly unique personality? Thank you for completing the test. Your answer will be reviewed. Expect contact soon. You know where to look. My mailbox. All right. Why did I have this tab open on my computer? Or did this tab open itself? Because I use Windows. I use Windows computer. I've been looking into a window this entire time, and they knew that. They've been peering at me through my windows. It all makes sense now. It's all come perfectly full circle. I understand everything now. They're going to email it to me. Those savages! Savages! Well, I'm probably gonna die soon then, so, you know, what can you do? But you don't have to, unless you want to. Then you click the link below, take the test, and you see if you're very apt. You know, you peek out the window and you see me there. Thank you guys for watching me take an aptitude test. Hopefully I passed. I can never tell with these things. It's always 50-50. Here's my test to you. Do you enjoy video game series? Do you enjoy choice indie games? Uploads Monday to Friday? Do you like helping somebody make people happy every single day? If you answered yes to any of these things, then I would like you to go and hit the subscribe button just to lock in your answer. Hit it once or 3 times, not twice though. That'll mess things up. And pass or fail, as always. I love you. Hope you have a wonderful day.